take 3. Take 1. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Thing Experience. My name is Karen. Let's get started. Take 2. Good morning. Welcome to Thing Experience. My name is Karen. Let's get started. Come into a cross-legged position, seated position if you like. If not, you can take Savasana, or you can sit up on blocks, whatever you need to do to get comfortable and to get into your space right now. Once you're nice and comfy and settled into your space and grounded, close your eyes. So we're going to take a quick meditation. You can have your hands at heart center. You can place them on your knees. You can take a mudra, or you can just sit them in your lap. And on the inhale, breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more. Exhale. Then on the next inhalation, we're going to bring the hands up over. Our heads, palms touch. Exhale. Bring the arms back down by your sides. Again, bring the arms up, palms to touch. Exhale. Bring them back down by your side. One more time, arms up. Exhale. Take them down. Then with your eyes still closed, we're going to take our left hand and place it on the knee, on our right knee. We're going to really lift up and stretch our torso long. Inhale. Exhale, take that right arm back and spiral around and twist to the right. Keeping our shoulder blade down and relaxed away from our ears. Last breath, exhale, come back to center. Take a breath. Exhale, place that right hand on the left knee. Take the left hand to the back and twist. Last breath, come back to center. We can take our hands to heart center. Exhale. And one more breath. Now we will begin this practice with 1 Om after the cleansing breath. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Flutter your eyes open. Take your legs out long if you need to stretch them out, shake them out. And let's come on to all fours into what we call cat-cow or cat lift. So on the inhale, we're going to have our hands shoulder width apart, spread our fingers wide, lift up, sit bone to the ceiling. Exhale, round our back like a Halloween cat, pushing our hands into the mat. Inhale, look up, cat lift. Exhale, cat. One more, cat lift. Hold it for a breath. Exhale, push into cat. Tuck that tailbone. Exhale. Now come back to a neutral spine. On the next exhale, we're going to come into a downward facing dog. So inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now this may be your first down dog of the day, so you might want to pedal it out. Side body stretch. Come high up on those toes. Exhale, come down. Now once you work the kinks out of your downward facing dog, find some stillness, grounding in those hands and feet, and not blocking the joints. You want to have soft elbows and knees. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale, walk to the top of the mat. Feet mat width or hip width. And just take a nice, easy ragdoll, easy forward fold, whatever you prefer. Now come up on a flat back halfway lift and fold one more time. On the inhalation, come up to an extended mountain pose, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold. Yes, sit bone to the ceiling. Flat back halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. And we're going to hold this plank for 3 breaths. So we're going to hold our bellies in and up. Squeeze our shoulder blades together. We want to have our shoulders under our wrists. One more breath. Exhale into low plank or chaturanga. Come into an upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Last breath, inhale, gaze forward, empty out completely, step or jump to the top of the mat. Flat back halfway lift, forward fold. Press into those feet, extended mountain pose, rise, palms touch, and exhale, forward fold. Flat back halfway lift. Chaturanga, high to low plank, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, 5 breaths. I bet that feels good because I'm breathing with you and for you. Last one, inhale, empty out completely, hug in, float or just step, walk, whatever you need to do to get to the top of that mat. Flat back halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain pose, rise. Exhale, yogis bow forward. Flat back halfway lift. Chaturanga. Now this time you can shoot back, take your knees, chaturanga to knees, or do a knees, chest, chin, whatever you need to do. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Yay! Guess what? You've completed your first set of sun A's. Yes. Exhale. Sigh it out. One more. I bet that feels good. One more breath. Empty out completely. Step or float to the top of the mat. Flat back halfway lift. Forward fold. Guess where we're going? Chair pose, Utkatasana. So let's come into chair. You want to lift that chest up, squeeze those shoulders up and back. You can take your arms up by your head, by your ears. If that's too much on the shoulders, power chair. Bring your shoulders, shoulder length. Shoulder height. I'm sorry. And press in. Yes, press out. What am I talking about? Press out. One more breath. Fold. Good work, yogis. Flat back, halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right side warrior one. Take your time. Yes, come up. Extend. Go into that right leg deep. Bring it in. Come on, yogis. You can do it. Exhale. Go deeper into your pose. Fullest expression. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left side warrior one. You can do it. Do what you did on the right. And you know, because you've already done it, so you know where you're going. Exhale, one more. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Whew. I know you're bringing the heat. I can feel it in here. What about you? Last breath. Inhale. Get empty. Now hug in. Let's float to the top of that mat. Flat back, halfway lift. Forward fold. Utkatasana. Sit low from the go. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. High to low plank. Upward facing. Downward facing. Warrior one on the right. Exhale. One more breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one, left side. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Last one. Get empty. Top of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Utkatasana. Sit low from the go. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Yes. Bring that right foot through for warrior one. Exhale into your warrior one. One more breath. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Warrior one on the left. Get low into that. Really take warrior one on the left. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Yes, sigh it out. Ha! You've completed your sun A's and sun B's. I know you're nice and warm. Ah. Now, if flip dog is available to you, you can take your right leg, lift it hip width. You can bend the knee, stack the hips. You can stay in three-legged dog, or you can hug in and flip your dog. Now, if you're in flip dog, please squeeze those glutes together. Come back over. Let's take side plank. You can take side plank on the knee. Exhale, come back over on all fours. High to low plank. Come back to high plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Now take a breath and reset. And let's do what you did on the right side, on that left side. So if you flipped a dog, go for it or not. If you didn't flip your dog, just stay in three-legged. One more breath. Come back to high plank and take side plank on the left. And that can also be done on the knee as well. Exhale, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Yes, good work, my yogis. Sigh it out. Now let's walk our hands back to our feet. Come into a ragdoll and release. Yes, because you've put in some work already. And we're only about midway through. So on the next inhalation, we're going to hug in, ground down in our feet, and exhale, come up slowly, one vertebrae at a time, bringing our head up last, bringing shoulders up and back. Yes. Reset. Walk to the top of your mat. Come to extended mountain pose. Exhale. Now take a big step back with that right leg and come into crescent lunge. Wow, you just did a reverse crescent lunge. Well, you just stepped back into a crescent lunge actually. Then you have that back foot up, that left foot up. You want to try to have your toes over your your heels in line with your toes as best as you can. Squaring those hips. One more breath. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And you're going to twist. Going to take that right elbow and take it on the outside of that knee and twist. I'm sorry, take the left elbow, take it to the, I'm so sorry. Take the left elbow on the outside of the right knee and twist to the right. I'm so sorry, yogis. If I got you all twisted up, untwist. But it's no worries, it's just yoga. You still got a nice little stretch either way. One more breath. All right, let's cartwheel those arms down. Frame the right foot with those hands. Now let's step back into a downward facing dog. Yes. Pedal it out. Lift that left foot. Sweep it through. Boom. Crescent lunge on the left. I did a little trick. I just want to see if you're paying attention. Are you paying attention? Are you present in your practice? Only you can tell. Now really sit in that front knee. Try to keep it in line with that ankle. Hands to heart center. Hinge forward and twist to the left. Yes, really twist. Wring out those organs. I know you're feeling good. One more breath. Exhale. Frame the left foot with the hands. And let's step back into downward facing dog.